Yes. Alrighty then. Thank you. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I just got word about the restarting of this game. I am back here on the call with my main man, Siege, the illustrious Siege.
What's good, LO? You know, I actually had I was a little late today. My tires were a little overinflated, so I just had to fix that before I got here. But I made it here for a great matchup we got here. I heard there was some issue in it, and we got a restart going.
Yeah, there definitely was. I just got word, and I quote, the statement was made that the game officials found out that the game ball was improperly inflated, posing a disadvantage to both sides. And this was brought to attention by an assistant coach. Therefore, the game was restarted. But now that we've gotten our basketball sorted out here, let's get to some sim world basketball, you know?
Yeah, and what a game we do have here. You know, it's highly touted Southeast Select, arguably the best defense in the league, versus Heartland Zombie Stars team that doesn't look so good in the win-loss column, but they fight hard every game. They've got some hoopers out there, so hey, and we're here in the Riot House. Anything can happen in the Riot House, so let's see if we got ourselves a good game on our hands.
Yeah, I just feel like, as someone who's played basketball for quite some time, and we've been in this situations, but I don't think I've ever been, in a place where the ball was too inflated, like there was too much air in the ball, you know? I've seen instances where there wasn't enough, but too much. This one's kind of new, and like you said, anything can happen in the Riot House, but that's how it is.
Yeah, I mean, the Riot House is the Las Vegas, not the Las Vegas Raiders, the Oakland Raiders of SimWorld. Their fans are crazy. This arena's crazy. I mean, it's anything can happen here. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the fans found the equipment closet and pumped that ball up. So, where no blames being assigned to either side here, but it's harder to shoot when you've got a ball that's a little too inflated, and Trey Turner definitely is going to be happy that they got that fixed.
Well, Brian Webb here at the line after being fouled, and he knocks down both of the free throws. Now, we look at this Heartland Zombie Stars team, we look at Southeast Select, right? As you said, Southeast Select, one of the top teams in SimWorld, and rightfully so. They came in, they're coming in on a record of, I believe, 15-6, if I'm not mistaken. Led behind the man himself. They call him on social media Trey Burner, Mr. Trey Turner himself. But you look at Zombie Stars, 7-14. A lot of games where they were close, but they just didn't edge out in the win column. And you start talking about this race to win, the race to be the top team in the league. Right, we're looking at a game here where the Zombie Stars, they really got nothing to lose in this situation, and I always tell people, when you got nothing to lose, whether it's on any court, any field, those are some of the most dangerous teams you can play. Great move and finish there, but when you've got nothing to lose, it leads to more exciting basketball because you put it all out there on the floor. So, what can we expect from this type of game?
I mean, to be honest, I fully agree. A team with nothing to lose can be a very dangerous team for a team like Southeast Select, which right now is really just kind of fighting for seeding, positioning purpose for the race to one. Heartland Zombies are out of it. I mean, they're pretty much out of it. The thing is, though, the Heartland Zombies all season, a lot of the time, even before they had nothing to lose, they kind of played like they have nothing to lose. They're kind of a chaotic team at times, which sometimes plays in their favor. So now you add on that they really have nothing to lose, and they just want to just take down one of the top teams just to kind of ruin their day. It definitely could add some interest to this one.
I mean, when you're talking, like you said, they're here to kind of just play and do whatever they can here. Not really for anything, not for any consolation. As a Zombie Stars coming off hot early on. I believe that was Jalen West with the bucket. I believe that was a 0, but like you said before, it was Southeast Select trying to keep their spot at the top here. Trey Turner to the basket off the dunk. Pretty move there, pretty finish. But like you said, one of those teams got nothing to lose in Southeast Select who's really trying to stay at the top. Got to be really careful. This game could really go either way. So.
Yeah, absolutely, and Trey Turner's going to do his best to keep them on top of this one. I mean, if I was a betting man, you're going to take Southeast, but Riot House, it's the Riot House here.
I mean, we've already had a game restart, so anything can happen in this stadium.
There's a first time for everything.
And there goes the three. It is up and good. Gabe
Pope has been rapidly developing his offensive game all season.
Yeah.
He's a very complete point guard. He's a smart point guard, doesn't take bad shots, you know, finds his teammates, plays good defense. He's a great utility player. He can do a lot. And if he can add a consistent jump shot to that repertoire, we're going to see him make a name for himself at the next level as well.
We got a foul here by Honcho Hardwick. And that's going to send Kadarius Stack Jr. to the line here. And you mentioned, you know, the way that Gabe Pope plays. When you have a tangent backcourt like this, a facilitating one and an absolute scoring monster over two, and Trey Turner. How as a defense, how do you game plan for such a great backcourt?
It's really tough. I mean, it's tough to game plan for a guy like Trey Turner regardless, but when you put a guy like Gabe Pope next to him, who's a great game manager, a very high IQ basketball player, good defender. Not that Trey Turner is also a fantastic defender. Let's not leave that out. He's a very complete player. But Gabe Pope, I think, is the perfect piece to put next to Trey Turner. There's not a point. There are better point guards in the league. I love Gabe Pope, but there are better point guards in the league. But I'm not sure there's one that would fit better with what Southeast Select does and next to Trey Turner. So it's really hard to game plan for that.
Well, it's interesting to see how these two have came so far throughout this season to get in the position that they are. It's a 3-point game here so far.
Whoa.
Zombie Stars.
Get
what
that
a move
guy
there.
a map.
Contact on the inside, no good, but gets the second chance look, and that is also no good. What a move there, but unfortunately it doesn't produce any points.
All shake, no bake. And you know what, Ella? That's another thing that makes this team really hard to game plan for. You can game plan for what they run on offense, but what's really tough is their defense is so good that a lot of their offensive game plan goes out the window, and they move to their kind of second game plan, which is get stops, get rebounds, get turnovers, and run the other way with it. And they're really efficient doing that. And that's a hard thing to game plan for. The only way you can is by being really careful and valuing every possession when you have the ball.
The ill-advised shimmy shake from the Zombie Stars unfortunately doesn't fall here. And it's one of those things where offensively, if they're not getting it going, they're good enough defensively to hold you, you know. You can walk to a game, hey, if we keep this team under 40, 50 points, then we can get a win. At least we know we can get 40, you know.
I mean, Trey Turner can get 40 on his own if he needs to. That's the thing.
Right. Three there for the Zombie Stars. It is up and good, and we got a tie game here late in the first. Timeout called here by Southeast Select off the three-pointer here. And we're going to take a short break here and we'll be back with you in just one moment.
Still waiting for a big smile out of you. You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Just want to let everybody know that's watching the Sim World broadcast right now that we don't have any game coming up tomorrow, but on Monday, you want to stay tuned. We have a quadruple header coming up on Monday. Some exciting games that you don't want to miss. This 19th of June on Juneteenth, we have a quadruple header, so you want to stay tuned for all of those. We're talking about the Originators, Best Coast, Queen City, and Lakeshore, and then we got late night games featuring Gulf Coast, Rocky Mountain, and Reigning Trays in Bay Area to cap off that Monday. So you definitely want to stay tuned Monday, June 19th for some great Sim World action as the layup falls here for the Zombie Stars. You don't want to miss it, so make sure you stay notified whenever we are live.
That sounds like quite the star-studded day. We got a lot of really good teams going on and a lot of great matchups. Would hate to be someone who missed that.
Yes, I wouldn't want to miss it. You know, I definitely wouldn't want to miss it. Zombie Stars looking pretty good to start out here. Flurry of moves and the finish. Wow.
Renyolosi.
7-footer with handles like that. That's scary. And on the other end, Southeast Select with the slam.
It looks like they got Renlosi running point right now, and we've talked about all season. He leads that team in assists. He's a great facilitating big man. He's the kind of guy who can. I didn't know he had handles like that to go with it, but I knew he had those kind of passing skills. We've been talking about that from him all season, but to see that, I mean, maybe we got to talk about Renlosi a little bit more.
We definitely should. I mean, if you're a 7-footer with handles like that, if you had to pick a player, Siege, who best resembles his game, who you got?
It's tough because, you know, you think about bigs in the pros who can do kind of those things, and the only thing that comes to mind are big names, but who I'm going to go with, I think he's one of the lower tiers of those guys, but I love him. He's just very young. Kind of an Alfred Sengun vibe to me sometimes. You know, if you want to go a little higher, you might go with the Domantas Sabonis. I would never compare anyone to the Joker. That's way too much pressure. I also don't think he's there yet, or will get there. That's lofty, but those kind of bigs with kind of those skills of a guard.
Drive here, Euro step move and the finish. Zombie Stars here putting on a show here in this first quarter. Wow. 6 seconds left here. A three pulled at the top of the key. No good. They secure the rebound. Another one at the buzzer. And that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. The Zombie Stars here putting up a show in the Riot House. They lead by 2 going into this second quarter. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back. Are back in the Riot House for the second quarter of action here, ladies and gentlemen. The Zombie Stars putting up a show against a very tough Southeast Select team. Siege, what did we see in that first quarter?
Well, we saw a different Zombie Stars team than we've seen all season. They look really good. We saw them be very efficient on the offensive end, and on the defensive end, they've been getting it done as well. So I'm impressed with what I've seen from them so far. And from there, we see the UK gent with the 3, Coco Bryce. But
Coco Bryce!
But yeah, the Zombie Stars are looking good today. They're keeping up, like we said, they got nothing to lose. They're here at home in the Riot House, and they're just looking to get a win.
You know, see, and I think about this all the time whenever we come into these amazing environments, these amazing stadiums. You know, I always think, you know, the PA that goes on in these gyms is amazing, and we've got an amazing one definitely tonight. Huge personality here. You can hear it. I mean, it's beautiful. Like, it's great, you know. I love the ambiance that they bring.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real with Yellow. I get scared in here sometimes. I'm terrified of the fans and the atmosphere in here. I know somebody got bit early on in the season. I know Rick had that whole ordeal with somebody behind him in the booth. I'm watching my back every time we're in here.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I didn't want to say this, but you know, sometimes I be getting a couple of looks in here for being in the booth, so I'm just. Might need to up the security a little bit, but you know, it's all in good fun at the end of the day. I understand these are die-hard, loyal, devoted fans to their teams, and they just want to see a team, you know, come out here and get a victory.
And Ella, we both know that having a devoted fan base like that who can get a little rowdy, I mean, that can really be an asset moving forward. I mean, that is huge.
That is huge there. Shots are not falling for the Zombie Stars. That is not huge. And Southeast Select here on the other end, getting to the basket. Oh, he tried to punch it. He tried to punch it. And on the other hand, inside, and it is good to tie it back up.
What a defensive play there by Kyle Winterton. Terrell Pearson, who just came off a dunk before that, comes in, tries to end his career, and Shia said absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Absolutely
not in the Riot House.
A timeout call here is made on the floor here, and I do want to take out this opportunity to ask all the people. We just had a deflate gate go on. What are your guys' thoughts about that? Everybody watching at home. Well, there is one place that you can go to be a part of the conversation, and that is our Discord, discord.gg/sim. NBA. You can be a part of the conversation, everything that goes on in the sim world. Even if you want to just talk basketball, we have great people here to talk basketball with. Our Discord server, discord.gg/simworld NBA. Siege, I know you love being a part of the conversation, so I had to put that one in there for you, man. I know you're always somewhere peeking your head.
I appreciate that.
While we have time here, we did get a chance, you know, we'd seen the tweet that came out about the situation here with the basketball before the game, and a lot of players were in riot. They're calling it the inflate gate instead of the deflate gate. So
that is, I mean, we've never seen that before. We've never seen that before. Every day there's something new.
I mean, we had a lot of comments. One well-known Rick Blaze, a great friend of mine, said, "I'm totally not surprised. It's the Riot House where anything and everything goes." You know?
It really is. I mean, like we said, scary place. And look, you know what? Sometimes whatever it takes on a whole new meaning. We know it wasn't the team or the organization, but one of their fans took whatever it takes to a whole new meaning.
They did. And he's going to take whatever it takes to get to the basket and get that finish. Two-point game here in the second quarter in the hands of Coco Bryce. He's getting to the basket. Beautiful layup and finish there. It's a great move there by Coco Bryce. And this team, this game is, you know, what people will probably expect it to be a blowout is a tightly contested game through two so far here. The pull-up from the mid-range, no good. Gets the rebound back, and he's putting it back up to take a two-point lead again. This is getting hectic here in the Riot House. Back and forth, they are trading blows like it's nobody's business here.
And Honcho Ardwick, who had the bucket there, he was a great addition to this team. He kind of helped change their mindset and culture of this team. They started looking a lot better when he got around.
He did. He definitely did. And you can see it every single time he's on the floor along with his teammates. Shot there, no good, and the rebound is taken, and Southeast Select going the other way, looking to tie this game back up, and that's what they're going to do.
Keandre Baldridge, one of those trios of 6'10" kids that are only 16 years old. We're going to get to more than likely see them back next year. Shake Travis, what a defensive animal he is. Oh,
and the finish, wow, beautiful.
He is so talented. That's
defense turning to offense right there. That's great defense turning to great offense. Southeast Select here up 2. Let's see what they do with it.
Strap up here. Harder.
Inside and the finish. Wow. I mean, we've seen some crazy shots so far. Crazy contested layups going in this game.
I didn't really know Carter had that in his bag like that, but that was nice.
That was a real nice move there. Southeast Select looking to respond. The kick to the corner. No good, but he drives. And that's going to be off.
Oh, God. Both teams playing really tough defense here. That's why we've seen so many crazy shots. And, you got to love a defensive battle.
And it's not even a factor of, like, it's some crazy shots. It's great defense, but these shots have just been falling.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh,
and now rejection. On the other end, here comes Southeast Select. In the hands of Coco, he drives another finish.
Having himself a nice quarter. He's got 7 in the quarter.
Coco Bryce with another finish here. And Southeast Select is now back up by 2. 3 up and good. The Zombie Stars not shying away from the lights tonight. Time out Southeast Select. Well, with so much great basketball that goes on around in the sim world, I know there's plenty of people out there watching that say, hey, I'd love to be a part of the action, If you've got the brains, you can come be a coach. If you've got the game, you can come be a player. But there are ample of opportunities to be a part of the game here in the Sim World League. Just join our Discord, as mentioned earlier, discord.gg/SimWorldNBA, and you can be a part of everything that goes on here in Sim World. Being a player, being a coach, there's ample of opportunity for you here, and you don't want to miss out on all the great games, the great action, and just the great basketball here that we have at Sim World TV.
Yeah, come join the community. It's a basketball loving community, a sports loving community. I mean, it's the place to be, as we say. See the game, be the game.
See the game, be the game. One of these days, I would love to get in the booth with the PA announcer and just have him explain the energy, because the energy that the PA brings in every single one of these games, it's unmatched. Quite frankly, it's unmatched.
Absolutely is. We love the game. We love the game. Every time I get to watch a good basketball game, makes for a good day. So,
I mean, if I had to sit through an entire game, no commentary, and just listen to PA, I think I'd be fine. I think I would be. Like, I genuinely think I'd be fine.
I think it'd be alright. That'd be fun. That's like going to a game,
Yeah, Trey Turner driving and finishing, and he's getting a little bit animated out there on the floor. Zombie Stars here for the lob, and it's swapped and it's taken out of the air. What a great defensive play here. In the hands of Pope, he's got it at the top of the key. Kicks it to Turner for the 3. Ooh. He doesn't get it to fall.
Hasn't quite got his 3-point shot going yet tonight. They love to run him off that little down screen from the corner, bring him up on the wing, have someone swing it over to him. But I'm pretty sure he's 0 for 2 on those threes tonight when they run that play for him. But that's kind of their go-to. That's their bread and butter with him.
And it's really a case of the way that the Zombie Stars are playing it. They know that it's coming. They know that's what they love to run, and they've got someone set there to stop it. It's great. They've been limiting Trey Turner. They've been limiting Trey Turner so far, and it's definitely helped in them keeping this game close here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll say I got to give props. It's great prep, great coaching from Coach Skinny. I mean, he's a good coach, and he's got a nice roster of guys together. They got a few guys who we could probably expect to see again next year, but they're just going to keep getting better if they get the chance to keep playing together as a team. Most of their roster is 16 years old. So, I mean, with Coach Skinny in that roster and this atmosphere of the Riot House, I only expect them to become better and better.
And here goes the Zombie Stars here with 17 seconds. Shot clock and game clock separated by about 4 seconds as there's a rejection made in the hands of Turner. He's got it. 7 seconds left. He pulls up for 3 and he knocks it down to make it a 4-point game. 4 seconds left. Pass inside, layup, no good. And we're going into halftime with Southeast Select up by 4 against the Zombie Stars. It has been a riot here in this first half. Siege, can you break down any of this for me?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, once we got the game going, it wasn't too inflated. I mean, the defense from Heartland Zombie Star has been inflated tonight. They're doing a great job of keeping the guys in front of them, doing a great job of kind of shutting down the normal things they do with Trey Turner. They're making other guys kind of try to beat them. So, I mean, defensively, I'm very impressed by them. Offensively, I'm also impressed because something you got to do when you play Southeast Select is shoot efficiently because they're a great defense and you're not necessarily going to get that many good looks. But when they've got them, they've hit them, and they've hit some of those tough looks too. So Heartland Zombies Stars came out with a great game plan. Southeast Select needs to find a way to get Trey Turner going, whether that's running some, back-end plays they have for him, some stuff they don't usually run, because it looks like they're ready for him over here in Heartland Zombie Stars. So that's what they got to do, getting the second half going.
Third quarter action after this. And we are here with third quarter action in the Riot House. It has been a close game so far here. And Siege, before we get deep into this third and final quarter here, I do want to note that, I went to grab me a nice little churro from the churro stand, but I think I might have overheard the Zombie Stars coach talking about what they wanted to do here in the second half, that they wanted to put a little bit more pressure on, force more turnovers. And besides that slam there by Trey Turner, it looks like they're going to turn up the, defensive intensity here in this third quarter. So.
Well, pressure seems to be the theme of the day. More pressure on Trey Turner, more pressure on turnovers, more air pressure in the ball. But, I mean, it's a high-pressure day here in the Riot House.
I mean, they may have deflated the ball, but they've definitely inflated the intensity in this game so far. So we'll see if that's able to, that lift is going to be able to carry them into the third and fourth here. Shots up and no good.
Trey Turner with a rare open miss from three. He has not gotten that three ball going. He's had some success inside. But other than that,
only 1 of 5 for the 3 up to this point. So
oh
what a
my
move
God.
there! Spin, pass
that
it
guy up.
inside, and he couldn't finish it.
Oh my God, I brought some ankle braces there in my gym bag in my car. I'm gonna go grab them for him. He's gonna need them after that one.
You might want to go get those because that's just heartbreaking. But Trey Turner trying to respond here, and it's blocked off the backboard.
They are doing a stellar job on Trey Turner.
Steal. Trey Turner gets it back, pulled for 3. No good. He has been off it tonight, and on the other end, the slam dunk to cut it to 4.
Ryan Webb, he's one of their more talented players. He's taken a little bit of a backseat role with a lot of new players coming in, and he's been humble about it. He still provides a spark, but you know, it's easy to forget because maybe he isn't as big of a part of the offense as he used to be, but he is a very talented scorer.
Pope driving to the basket and getting stopped there. Step back 3 in the corner. No good.
Not that talented. He's not that talented.
I didn't think he was there yet either. But hey, I mean, he's young. Let him fill it out. Let him figure it out. You know.
He'll get there. He'll get there.
Tightly contested defense here as the layup doesn't fall here for Southeast, and the Zombie Stars looking to try to cut it to within 2 on this possession.
And the Zombie Stars need to start converting on these stops they're getting. They're getting a lot of stops, but they've only been able to convert it into 2 points so far. So they got to find a way to do more, and that'll do it. Get to the line. Those are open shots.
Foul there by Kadarius Stack Jr. And that's going to send Kirby Ordway to the line.
Kirby Ordway's having himself a nice game. He has found a little bit more of a role in this Heartland Zombies team than he had at the beginning of the year, and I think that's kind of helping them with this new, a little scarier identity they got. Not a team that's going to get run over. Kirby Ordway has found himself a much bigger role for this team.
And it's quite interesting how he comes into these games, how he prepares himself, how he plays alongside all of the people that he's got. He's actually tied. Coming into this game, he's actually tied with Brian Webb for the most 3-pointers made on this team. So don't leave him open. That's sort of his thing, you know. See, that's sort of his thing. Pass inside, finish. Wide open, and what a finish.
And Coco Bryce is doing a great job. I mean, him and Gabe Pope both kind of. As Trey Turner is having a tough game, they've been able to kind of supplement that. I believe Coco is tied with Trey Turner with 9 points to lead the team. Got a couple of nice assists, and Gabe Pope is doing as he always does, and being that support player. Wow.
And another one, 2 blocks, one off the backboard, and the other one full palm rejection. I think that might have been Stack Jr. that got that one. The 3 here on the other end, and it is good. Southeast Select is starting to turn it on here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and Zombie Stars, that's why when you get those stops, you got to convert them, because you don't know how many of them you're going to get against a team as talented as this. So
pull up mid-range, no good, but the rebound tip-in is up, and it is in to cut it to within 4.
They're within striking distance. They're doing a good job of not letting Southeast go on a run and kind of make this a deeper deficit.
I mean, it's just tightly contested back and forth. Keontre Baldridge, though, showing off the footwork and getting that tough bucket to go.
Absolutely great post move there from him.
Looking to reset here. 3 up and good. Zombie Stars. Coco Bryce here bringing it up. You know, I do question the number from Coco Bryce, but I mean, when you hit shots like that, you know, that's a tough floater there from Coco Bryce.
Oh, the geese is buzzing, isn't it?
It is. It definitely is. Oh my goodness, on the other end. What a finish. That's an exclamation point dunk right there, Siege. I'll have to say that much.
That could spark a run there. I mean, you get your guys excited, you get the bench excited, everyone's kind of pumped up. This house just went crazy, and maybe that could spark a little run here.
That's that one where it's like, hey, we see you, we see what you're doing, Southeast, and we're not backing down anytime soon.
No, they certainly haven't. They've got the Riot House behind them. They're ready to fight.
It looked like it was a 4-on-5 there for a second. but swing it out to the wing here, looking at a screen. Step back, pull-up three. No good. The rebound is secured and the finish.
Let's go, Shia.
The Riot House is starting to get loud here. It's a 1-point game, and Southeast Select is going to take a timeout here.
Well, I brought us some pairs of earbuds because I knew it was going to get a little loud in this one. So yeah, I got you here.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Take that. While I put these in, I'm going to take a short break, and we'll be back with you with the rest of the third quarter. And back here with some third quarter action here. While I do have some time here, I do want to let you know that there is a place where this game will be recapped, and everyone will be talking about this one because it has been a great game so far. And the place that you want to go to be there for the recap and to be in on the conversation is our Discord, discord.gg/SimWorldNBA. Make sure you stay tuned with all of the updates, broadcast notifications, being a part of the conversation, being a part of the game. It all goes down in our Discord, discord.gg/SimWorldNBA. See the game, be the game. Now with 2:24 left here in this third quarter, the Heartland Zombies have come out with this identity of just putting on the pressure in this third quarter. You know, they definitely out-hustled. They've definitely won this rebound battle so far, and they're just continuously putting on the pressure. But what is amazing to me is that Trey Turner, up until three quarters, only has 9 points.
Yeah, it's surprising, but it's comforting to see that Trey Turner is having a tough game, and the rest of the team has been able to kind of show up and fill in for that a little bit, and they've still got a lead here. So Southeast looking good even without Trey Turner having a normal Trey Turner game.
The drive, slam, and finish there for Southeast Select. They're still holding on to that lead here, but at this point, it really could go either way. So what does the Zombie Stars need? You know, they're right there. They're within striking distance, but they just need a little bit more. What do you think they need to get that point? I was on the other end. They get a finish.
Well, more of that wouldn't hurt to get that push. I think they're just knowing what they're doing. What they've also done is they've limited Southeast Select to 0 second chance points, even with those talented bigs that they have. They're just outworking them. They've got 8 second chance points. Southeast has got 0. They can't let stuff like that happen, but just keep work. If you can keep outworking them, you're going to get a chance to make that strike in the fourth quarter.
And we've had ourselves a jam fest here, back and forth here. And then on the other end, it's a rejection. Southeast Select here running it on the fast break, getting to the basket, and the foul is called. Play-Chi Young with a foul. If that is how you say it, Play-Chi Young with the foul here.
And he's the guy who He came on for the Heartland Zombie Stars around the same time. Him and Carter Fields kind of stepped onto the scene for them together, and they've been fantastic, both of them, for him. They both started coming off the bench, and they've found their way not just in the starting lineup, but as consistent, solid role players for this team. And they're another big part, just like Honcho, is like the kind of turnaround, not of the win-loss column, but of the mentality of this team and the intensity and kind of the way people perceive this team.
One thing to note, every single player on this Zombie Stars team has scored a bucket in today's game. And that's big, because this team, wholeheartedly, and every single person has contributed in some sort of way to where they are in this game so far.
Absolutely, total team effort, and you like to see.
Oh my goodness!
Is that allowed? Is that allowed? Can you just go flying through the air like that?
I mean, he just did it, so I would guess that it is.
And the Riot House just got a little crazy. We're gonna have them tighten the perimeter on the broadcast booth. It's getting rowdy in here.
They don't. I'm pretty sure they need to stop checking how much air is in the ball, and they need to start checking how much air is in those shoes, because he just took off, ladies and gentlemen. He just took off. 14 seconds left here in this third quarter. The double team is called, but this ball movement,
great defense,
pesky defense here. 5 seconds left on the clock. Trying to get to the basket, and another rejection. He puts it up before the buzzer.
Did he get that in?
And he gets it down. Wait a minute. They're going to go to the booth here to check and see if he got it off in time.
And the fans in here in the Riot House are screaming that he didn't get that off in time. I'm thinking we're just going to say he didn't, just so we don't have a problem on our hands here.
And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. And unfortunately, it looks like the ball is still in his hands. As the freeze goes down, that's when the clock hits 0, and the ball is still in possession. So it looks like this call might be overturned.
Yep, looks like he didn't get that one quite off. Still an impressive shot, but that's gonna keep the second chance points stat for Southeast Select at 0 on that one.
But that's gonna do it for the third quarter of action here. Wow, it has been a crazy third quarter, and you don't want to miss the fourth. Coming up after this. And we are here with fourth quarter action here in this tightly contested ball game. And two names that you probably didn't expect to see at the top of the stat sheet for this one. Herbie Ordville Kirby Ordville and Terrell Pearsons, you know. It has been quite the game for both.
Absolutely. We know that both of them kind of have that talent, but they both have kind of taken backseat roles. But in this game, they've showed up. Terrell Pearson showed up knowing that Trey Turner's having kind of a slow game, and a couple other guys for Southeast Select. And so it's kind of nice. We're getting to see some guys we don't usually get to see pop off in this game.
The shot there up and good to cut the lead to 3, and now it is back in the hands of Gabe Pope. Turner back on the floor for 3, up and no good. He has not been on the mark from 3 as we typically do see him. He has not been the Trey burner that we all know.
No, he really hasn't. Having a rare pup game for him. He's usually lights out from beyond the arc.
Pass inside, contested, no good. Rebound up and in for Southeast Select. Kadarius Stack Jr. That is their first second chance bucket of this entire game. Trey Turner in the pockets with the steal. Here he goes on the other end. The layup, no good. But they get their own rebound. Back out top at the wing for 3, and that's also going to be no good. So they can't capitalize on the steal here. Now the Zombie Stars on the inside, and they can't capitalize either.
A lot of tough defense today. We've seen a lot of good shots not fall, and we've seen a lot of tougher shots fall. It's been a real interesting one today.
It has been one of those types of days. Trey Turner getting to the basket. More contest, but no finish. No bucket on the other end here.
And that was a great defense from Renzo Bryant, staying with him, getting in front of him.
Zombie starts trying to capitalize there, but that layup will also not fall. It has been back and forth of just missed shots here. I'm trying to see who breaks the lid off right now, because right now it's looked like it's freezing right now. Gabe Pope trying to get to the cut. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. It's up and it's good.
Pearson, he's having a day.
Would you believe that would be the shot to go off to start this one?
Nope. Wouldn't have been like this.
On the inside. Oh my goodness.
Kadarius Stack, I believe, got his hand in there, got the block.
He might have got his hand there on that one. It looked like it. The crowd is starting to get loud. You can hear them chanting defense.
They're all over Trey Turner.
Inside to Stack. He takes it and misses it. Stack Jr. couldn't finish on that one here. Zombie Stars are in need of a bucket. They do need to score here. Foul and 1. It's a big time play there. Shake Travis with the foul.
I think that was Carter Fields. That's Carter Fields there at the line.
Yes, that is Carter Fields at the line for the and 1 play here. Now this is big. This is huge. This is a huge one.
Got to get those free points when it comes.
Here he is at the line. Up and good. And that cuts the lead down to 4 with 4:47 left in this fourth quarter. Pope's got it. He's at the wing. A lot of motion coming around here. Looks like they're trying to set something up for Turner off the screen, but they immediately cut that off. Now Pope off the screen. He drives, and it's rejected. It's rejected, and the Zombie Stars have a chance to cut this lead to 2, and they will.
Here they are. They came back. We talked about it in the third quarter that all they needed to do was keep fighting, and sometime in the fourth, they would get their chance to make the strike and try to maybe get a lead even. And this looks like they're doing it now. They're making that strike, get a stop here, get a potential to tie the game, even take the lead. Here they go. This is the time.
This is it right here. In the hands of Turner at the corner. Off the screen. He's getting to the basket. Layup is no good, but they get their own rebound. Back out to Turner for 3, and he knocks it down.
And that was a timely one.
Big shot there from Trey Turner. Well needed. Not only for the team, but for himself, because he had himself quite the quiet night tonight.
And you got to be real careful if you're the Zombie Stars. That was a very timely three, and he's been off all game, but all it takes for a guy like him is to see one go in. So you got to stay tight on him right now. You cannot let him get another shot up.
Definitely a deny ball situation here for Trey Turner as Pope has got it on the wing. Backdoor cut here inside to Turner. Great defense there by Renzo, and the shot's not going to go.
And that was a little
Zombie Stars
variant.
have a chance.
That was a little variant of what they run. We were talking about that corner to the screen up to the wing. They kind of, decoyed that and had the screen go towards the backside. He ran that backhand, and it almost worked. It almost worked.
Once again, they're really trying to get Trey Turner here in this fourth to see if they can close it out, but the Zombie Stars is playing great defense up to this point. Here goes Pope now trying to get inside to the basket. Tightly contested defense. Out to Turner for 3-1 to get it. He knocks it down.
You don't care how cold he is. Shooters are going to shoot.
Trey Turner in this fourth quarter has hit 2 timely threes back to back. 2 minutes left here in this fourth quarter, and the lob for the Zombie Stars.
Carter Fields is one of the best alley-oop finishers in the league. He can get up there and he can grab it.
Southeast Select definitely wants to use as much time as they can off the clock here. Pope driving to the basket. Floater no good.
And this one's important.
Inside, he's got it.
Carter Fields having a big quarter for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a 2-point game here with 1:38 left. And you can hear the crowd chanting defense. It's getting loud here in the Riot House.
I am scared for my life, hello.
Pope off the screen, trying to get it inside, and does. And a great pass, great finish. 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. Another pass to the inside, and it's blocked. It's rejected. And look who it is, Trey Turner in the corner to Pope for 3.
Ooh, I mean, it was an open shot. I don't mind Pope taking that, but the clock's your friend there. I think you got to back that out. Kind of take some time off this clock right now, because now the Heartland Zombie Stars have a whole extra possession they're going to get.
They have an opportunity here. Inside to Renzo. He's looking for it. Mid-range pull-up. No good.
Oh, they're going to start the foul game.
Foul is called early. Southeast Select calling a timeout here late in the fourth quarter here. Man. And in just that span of basketball right there alone, Southeast Select going up for Trey Turner. 2 timely 3-pointers. Definitely well needed here in this fourth.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we know that Trey Turner, he keeps putting up shots. They're going to eventually fall. That's what shooters do, and he's the best shooter in the league. Had 2 very timely threes after going, what was it, like 1 for, I don't know, 7 or 8 through the rest of the game. I mean, he was just not hitting, but that's kind of what superstars do. They can make timely shots whether they're having a good game or not. He's definitely got a short-term memory when it comes to shooting the ball, which is exactly what you want from a shooter.
So it looks like we're in the situation where they're looking to play the foul game, right? We're going to get probably another foul on this inbound, followed by 2 free throws. Probably Gabe Pope or Trey Turner at the line here is what I'm looking at. But what's the game plan here for the Zombie Stars?
Well, the Zombie Stars, they have to capitalize when they get the ball. They got to make smart decisions, take good shots.
Well, here we are, fourth quarter, player of the game. And it could go to anyone, honestly, but the foul there by Ordway.
I'm gonna have to go. If Southeast Select can pull this off, I know that Trey Turner had those timely threes, but I'm gonna go with Terrell Pearson for them. He kind of kept them in the game when Trey Turner wasn't having the best game, and I don't think Trey Turner necessarily would have had the opportunity to hit those timely threes and have them matter as much if Terrell Pearson hadn't kept that lead for him. So I'm going to go Terrell Pearson for the player of the game.
That is a great pick. That was definitely my pick too. But these are huge free throws here. And as he knocks down the first here to extend it to a 5-point lead. These are big free throws here. Second one here for Mr. Travis. He shoots at about 35% from the field, so you would hope these are a gimme, but you never know what could happen.
Nope, not here in the Riot House. Nothing's a gimme.
Second one up, and it is good, and that extends the lead to 6 with 30.8 seconds left on the clock here.
And Elo, if you're Heartland, are you looking for a 3 here, or what do you think?
I mean, I feel like in this situation, I think we are, but we're gonna take a short break, and I'll give you your answer right after this commercial break. 34.8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter of action. And Siege, you asked me before we went into the break here, are they looking for the 3? I think they are in this situation, because I know at some point in time they're going to start having to put up the 3s. The one thing about the foul game is that you can continue to play it for as long as you can, you know, but at some point you got to start chipping away, right? Because they're going to the line for 2. And if you're coming down and hitting 3s, that's how you start chipping away at the lead. But if we're trading buckets here, then we're just going to keep on doing that until the clock hits all 0. So I feel like at this point, you do have to, at some point in time, which I feel like this would be the best time, that you go for that 3-point shot.
Yeah, absolutely. I would think if I'm them, I'm looking to maybe get Kirby Ordway coming off a down screen or something, get him an open shot. He's hit a couple 3s
to
tonight.
The corner. He was actually open in the corner, and they didn't get it to him. The lob on the inside, though.
That'll work.
Southeast calls their last and final timeout here with 30 seconds left here in the fourth. Probably looking to draw something up here. So the ball, assuming this is how it goes, ball gets inbounded to Pope Turner. Foul called, and that's going to extend it to 68. If he knocks down both, you know. This could go either way, but this is the situation that we're looking at here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're still playing the foul game here. You go for the quick steal on the inbound. Try to just get a turnaround that way. That would be huge. Otherwise, you're going to try and get the ball in the hands of their worst free throw shooter. Get a quick foul, hope they miss one, come back down, do it all over again.
And here we are, 30 seconds exactly. Fourth quarter of action. And they are turning it up here in the Riot House.
If they can somehow pull this one out, we're going to see a party here in this arena directly following the game.
This place will erupt.
I'm scared and excited. I'm looking forward to it. These seem like the kind of people
really wanted to get close.
With.
Oh, we got a backcourt violation!
Wow! What a mental mistake from the Southeast Select. That's going to give Zombie Stars a huge opening here.
This is big. This is huge.
They got to take advantage of this, though. We've seen a couple of times turnovers or, you know, stops on defensive ends, not turning in the points for the Zombie Stars on the other end. They need to capitalize on this one.
28 seconds left here. Tightly contested defense here. Renzo with the floater to the basket, no good, but they get the rebound and they put it back in. 2-point game, 18.1 left. And here's the foul here by Renzo Bryant. That's going to send Trey Turner to the line.
All right. Let's see, he was kind of cold early, but maybe he'll miss a free throw. Maybe he'll miss a free throw.
He may miss. This is the dangerous part of the situation, though, because if they had hit the 3, we're looking at a 3-point game if he knocks these both down. The first one is up, and it is good.
That looked a little too smooth.
I'm pretty sure everybody here on the broadcast just seen the smirk that was on his face.
He's not worried about these at all.
The second one is up.
Ooh.
Rattles around and he knocks it down here for a 4-point lead with 17 seconds left here.
See what they're going to draw up on this one.
I think at some point in time, they're going to need a three here. I feel like they're going to need a three. Renzo knocks it down. 8 seconds left.
Wow, team captain Renzo Bryant coming up big. Now there's just a little more work to do.
The three that they needed goes down. Trey Turner at the line once again, but he's in a different position now. Because instead of it being a 4-point game, if he knocks down both of them, it's a 3-point game. All the people who left early are missing out on one of the biggest games right now. Turner at the line. And he rattles in the first one.
Ooh, unfortunately for the Zombie Stars, Southeast Select has hit the magic number. So that's going to be tough to overcome, but let's see if they can do it.
They have hit the magic number here. See this magic number of 69. And with Trey Turner knocking down the second one. 7 seconds left. Trying to get it in. They got it to Oroville. They need the three-pointer. 3 seconds. Renzo, half-court heave. No good, and that's going to do it for this one. Southeast Select coming in and taking the victory. That's going to improve their record to 16-6. And for the Heartland Zombie Stars, that's going to drop their record to 7-15. This has been an amazing game. For your host, LOB, and my illustrious co-host, as always, Siege, we thank you all for tuning in to today's broadcast. We'll see you guys on the 19th of June for the quadruple header. And as always, see the game, be the game.